Turning now to the pandemic, Governor Henry McMaster announcing today the South Carolina state of emergency, which has been in place since March of 2020 and expired this past Sunday, will not be renewed. The governor had renewed the declaration 30 times prior to this announcement, but says it's finally no longer necessary at this point in the pandemic.
Fox Carolina's Kaufax has been monitoring the governor's briefing, and he went out to talk to some local businesses who say this is a good thing for them. He's live here in the building with more.
Yeah, guys, well, the governor says South Carolina is in a good place now with COVID positivity rates at 2%. But he says we still need to be careful. Meanwhile, went out to Spartanburg, spoke to some local businesses who say they've been operating at much higher capacity since those restrictions were lifted a while ago. But this announcement means that things could get even better.
Governor Henry McMaster told South Carolinians today that the worst is over, but not to totally let their guards down just yet.
It is no longer necessary to have a state of emergency, although it is still necessary for us to be smart, to follow the rules, to follow the guidelines, and be very careful as we continue to pull out of the virus and its effects.
State health officials saying they agree with the decision because daily case and death numbers are trending in the right direction. Just about all restrictions across the Palmetto State had already been lifted prior to this announcement, but local businesses say it's been an uphill battle.
Our numbers are increasing. The customers are feeling a lot of comfortable coming out and dining with us.
Lee Lloyd and Francis Basha with the Peddler Steakhouse in downtown Spartanburg say the pandemic was a scary time for their livelihoods.
When this whole thing started, everybody got so panicked about it, which, like, as they should have. It was this huge thing that never happened in most of our lifetimes.
They say business has been better and have high hopes after weathering this storm.
I'm kind of hoping it'll bounce back even more because people, when you get something taken away from you, you never really expect it to be something that you're going to miss.
They believe today's announcement will help make even more people comfortable with the idea of returning to normal.
I think that a lot of more people are going to start coming out, start eating a little bit more, just going out and doing things that they want to do.
South Carolina is the 7th state to end its emergency declarations related to the pandemic, but the governor says this will not jeopardize the funding the state is continuing to get from the federal government for PPE and continued vaccine operations, which he and health officials say are essential to keeping us safe throughout this time that we are climbing out of the pandemic. Live tonight, Matt Kaufax, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.